I'm live. Appreciate everybody joining me. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking about how to go live with confidence and ease, friends. This is my 10 o'clock. So come in, let me know what you're doing. Let me know how you're feeling today. So, how things are going. That's what I was about to say. So, come on in. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Um, I like to start my live um, pretty early. Let's see. Let's get it going. Can I do it? There we go. Hopefully you're doing well, everybody. Um, Hopefully all is well. So this is my 10. We're gonna talk a little bit. I have a meeting ahead too, so I won't be able to stay on super long. I'm gonna turn on my do not disturb in just a moment so that we do not get interrupted. So appreciate everybody joining. As you guys come in, you can kind of come through and connect. Appreciate everybody coming in. If you are new to my live, say I'm new and tell me where you're from, and we'll get to talking and chatting. So here's what I tell people on the YT. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, like the live, also comments. Hello, how you doing? Good morning. And then if you have not subscribed to the channel, click subscribe, but also click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So that's what we're doing, friends. Thank you all for being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes and go on the other side of the street to the TikTok side, and make sure that we are connecting over there as well. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Feel free to ask questions as you come in. I don't want you to be nervous, afraid, or shy. Feel free to ask questions. Thank you so much. So let me know if you have any questions. All right, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate everybody joining. Hello, friends. How are you? Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like the live if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, okay? And then click that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Friday. We are here. Hopefully all is well. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. And so your girl's gonna go live for just a tad bit. Hello, friend. Hey, how are you? How you doing, Tristan? Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you saying hey. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, everybody who's coming in. This is my 10 a.m. We're gonna get started in just a minute. Hello, hello. And so thank you for coming in. If you have not also already done so, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and like that live. And then also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe and then click that bell to get notification when I go live and post content. So you guys already know it. I go over on the YT. I'm on the YT now, but I go on the TikTok. I'm gonna go there. I gave you a like and a sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate the support. Us small channels, we gotta unite. Is that what they say? Small channels unite. But with this, I do it every day. I come here 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily, and I just sit here and share tips and strategies. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm doing the live here. I'm gonna stay on for probably right at an hour. I'm gonna try to see if I can get 90 minutes in, but we'll see if I'm fortunate enough to do that. I have a hard stop at 11:15, so I have a hard stop at 11:15. So I have to get to an appointment at noon. Happy birthday, belated. Enjoy your birthday, friend. You got the weekend. Enjoy every bit of it. You don't get these days forever. So enjoy your time. Um, Thank you all for coming in. So I do co-stream. So house rules really quickly. Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you're here. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell to get notifications. Also, make sure you're 18 years and older. So hopefully you had an 18th birthday or higher. And so, because you have to be 18 to be on YouTube and TikTok to go live. So I talk about live streaming, talk about growing your community, building, doing something that you haven't done before, and then also committing to the process. So we talk about consistency, we talk about engagement, we talk about all things to make sure you are going live with confidence and ease. So that's the whole point of this. And so I want to make sure you guys are feeling supported. Um, why's my dual camera not cutting off? Um, hmm. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining the live. Appreciate everybody's support here. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all coming in. This is my 10 o'clock, so we talk all things going live. I'm actually setting up my screen, trying to set it up, and it is not setting up correctly. So I may have to start over, but we'll see. Kind of interesting. But thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions, come on in. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Make sure you like the live. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, click the subscriber button along with the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So thank you all for joining. Let me know if you have any questions and we will get started. I'm going to go ahead and go live now with the thinking that I'm going to have to get off early. So I appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much, friends. Welcome to the live. It is my live where we're talking all things going live. This is my live stream for live hosts. So come in. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all joining me. Feel free to come in and ask any questions, friends. We are talking all things going live with confidence and ease. So come on in. This is a live about live streaming tips. I'm doing my intro right now. We are talking how to go live with confidence and ease. So come in. Let me know if you have any questions. My heart is not showing. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all being here. So we're going to talk about going live as a live host and as a viewer. I talk about viewer engagement. I talk about making sure you go live with confidence. Let me know if you have any questions, friends, as you start your live journey. So come in. Feel free to join me. Let me know if you have any questions at all as I get ready to go live. Let's see. My effects is not on. There we go. Got a little bit of lipstick, got a little bit of glow going on. I appreciate that. So come in. Let me know if you have questions, my friends. So let me put my sound effects up as well. Appreciate everybody joining. Thank you so much, Tax. Thank you for being here. We are talking all things going live. Appreciate everybody joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. Nafis, did you get my message, friend? How are you? Thank you so much for joining. How's everything going? Ohio love. Hello. Thank you for that daily heart me, sir. Appreciate you being here as well. Did you get my message? So you could reapply. You could reapply in here. Let me know if you're gonna reapply. I want to see if it works. Somebody said it was not working for them early in the week. No, I didn't. Okay, I said, well, my message was you can reapply. That was my message. You can reapply, and it should I should be able to accept. Okay, friend. Oh, something you can use. How are you, friend? Come on in as well. How are you doing, friend? Let me know something you can use. Are you interested in the agency? So let me know if you are. I'll talk about it. I haven't talked about it recently, but I'm happy to talk about it. Hello, good morning. As you guys can tell in my voice, I'm still under the weather. I'm still trying to get through this cold. Hey, Kevin, how are you, friend? Still trying to get through this cold, so it's been a journey, but it's getting better. You're choppy. I used to go in and out. You're choppy. I used to go in and come back out. Really? Am I still choppy? Let me know if I am. Hello, healer. Thank you for joining. Let me know if it's not working correctly. Hopefully it works correctly, friends. I'm interested in applying for the agency. Are you? You said I'm ready, huh? Okay, so what do you need? Do you need me to give like the spill? I'll give the spill. Um, well, first of all, it's a free program, so it's based on the Scale Live Reward. So it's how you monetize on this app. So through engagement and gifting, TikTok gives you a percentage up to 40% per live you do. That 40% is based on how many minutes you go live, 25 minutes or more, and how many new followers you get, 5 new followers or more. So 25 minutes will get you 38%, 5 will get you 2%, that's 40%. So that's per live, that's Scale Live Reward, that's with irregardless of an agency. That's just how TikTok compensates you as a live host. Thank you all who are coming in. Thank you for the share, Mary. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Anybody coming in, feel free to share the live and like the live. Appreciate the support. If you don't mind sharing and liking the live. Um, and so what happens with that is TikTok takes the difference, the 60%, and TikTok gives 2 to 3% to an agency to support you in your journey. So when it comes to going live, tips and strategies, helping you with your any questions you may have, assisting you through the process of monetizing on the app, but also your live stream. So this is strictly for the live. It's not for your content. It's not for TikTok Shop. Those are different programs. And so for the live is helping you improve in your life. So I go live twice a day. And let me say this, every agency does things differently. So it's up to you to do some research and decide what you're looking for. But what I offer is I go live 2 times a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., answering questions, giving information, sharing tips and strategies, sharing updates. I also I also go live. I have a Zoom meeting once a week with my community. We go on over there on Sundays at 6:30. I do one-on-ones with my creators. We do a one-on-one where it's 30 minutes. We sit and look at your analytics. I am a data-driven approach. We look at your analytics because TikTok gives us a whole platform for us to look at how your live is performing, but also giving us data to help you analyze your live stream. And I teach you how to analyze your live stream. So everything I share here is about you taking this information and applying it to your live and then looking at your own analytics too, because TikTok gives a lot of data. And so I teach you that as well. We have a school platform where you can go and get some additional information and support. You can also collaborate with other creators and agency. And then finally, we have group chats here on TikTok as well that you can connect with other creators. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all joining. So that is the agency in a nutshell. Um, Let me know if you have any questions. TikTok has a couple of rules about who can apply. You can apply based on not having an agency already. You can't have another creator network agency you belong to. So you have to make sure you don't have another agency. You also can't have made too much money. $5,000 over the last 5 months is too much, and TikTok won't let you join. What else? I put hello in here. This is the agency's page. So let me just pin this because this is where you're going to go to quickly apply. So you will click this page, follow this account. You can go to the profile, and in the bio is the application to apply. If you go to my page here, I do have the application, but it's inside my Stan Store. So go to my bio, click my webpage. The very first thing at the top is the agency's application. So just know it's 2 ways to get to it. So either this account or the other one. Um, all right. So let me know if you have any questions. If you do apply now in the app, and right now, I can check the system and see if you're approved. Okay. You have to be in the U.S. and Canada. That's another rule. And you can't have any violations or restrictions at the time of applying. Okay, so let me know if there's any questions, something you can use. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer it, friend. If you go into my account here, there's also a little description that talks about the agency inside my Stan Store. Okay, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if there's any questions. That's better. That wasn't moving. Appreciate everybody coming in. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you all. We're going to talk all things going live. Appreciate you all joining. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if there's any questions, friends, as we go live. Today, hello, Jessica. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Jessica. Um, Thank you for chiming in. Cajun Gen X Ally. Thank you so much, Ally. Thank you so much. How can we check our restrictions and violations? Hey Tags, how are you? When you go to your, do you know what a live home center is? The live center. So when you go your profile page, TikTok Studio is there. You want to, okay, so you know where it's at. So where you scroll down to tools and resources, you'll see a box that says rules and guidelines. That's where you'll see any kind of issues with your account. You typically get a system notification also. So that's another place that you'll see it'll pop up if you are in trouble. I probably should talk about that too, because there's people when you're in your live, there's times when people will get a restriction in the live. What will happen is it'll pop up on the screen. It doesn't pop up in the chat. Let me clarify that. People have gotten messages in their chat saying in this live now, or you know, you risk a ban or something like that. And if it's in the chat the way you just sent that message, that's not real. TikTok does not send messages in the chat like that. I've had a couple creators that didn't realize that. They just started off. Some, scammer or whatever, somebody playing a prank comes in as if they're TikTok. The name might be notifications or might be violation or something like that. And you think it's real because you don't know. Any message that shows up down here, if you click it and you can mute, block, and delete it or report it, it's not real. TikTok's messages is right in your face on your screen. A big square message will pop up for you so you would know you're in trouble. Okay, so I want to say that. I probably need to reiterate that because I had some new people join and I have people coming into my good to know. Yes. Yeah, you'll know, and like I said, it happens to everybody. You're looking at the message, it's like, why is it in the chat? It's never in the chat like that. It's a big square in the screen here. Now, the only caveat to that is I got the static image from TikTok Shop before. It wasn't in my chat, but it was like a little flag message at the bottom, which was different. I had never seen that before. And so that showed up at the bottom, but it wasn't like a chat message, but it was on the bottom part of the screen, which was kind of different. But again, if you're in trouble, you have what's called a restriction. A restriction is different than a violation. Let me just clarify that really quickly. There are two different things. Restriction, I tell people, restriction is like when you're in high school and you have to do in-school detention. So you're not suspended. You're just having to do some detention. Got to do a timeout. Okay, that's pretty much what it is, and it's for that particular live. It's not all your lives. It's for that particular one. Maybe you didn't like that you had a banner that had a word in it that was inappropriate, or maybe it said, the algorithm heard what you said and it thought you were pushing people off the platform. That's a common one that people keep getting lately. So you just got to be careful, but at the end of the day, a restriction is not a violation. So you want to make sure that if you get that restriction message, you can actually click the little house here or swipe from left to right. And when you swipe, it takes you to your analytics page, your real-time performance. Like right here in the live, you can click that. And when you click that, it shows, hey Lynn, how are you, friend? When you click that, it shows if you, okay, you just applied through that one. I'll check it in. Let me check it for you. So when you click that, you can actually appeal a restriction. A violation is actually a suspension. Hey, Lynn, hello, friend. It actually says that you have to, like I said, when you get suspended from school in high school, you actually have to sit out a couple days and now you got to wait to come back. It's that type of situation. So you have to wait to come back. So violations are more serious. As an agency, I can see violations. I can appeal them on your behalf or advocate on your behalf. So that's the beauty of having an agency as well, because we can advocate for you. Okay, so let me see. I'm checking the system as we speak. Something we can, and it's going to accept you, friend. Awesome, awesome. So there's a part 2. So there's actually 3 parts. I'm going to tell you. So you applied. Now you got to accept the invite. So you got to accept what I'm about to send you. And then I'm going to need you to fill out my contact page so I can put you on my database and add you to my school platform and add you to our group chats. Okay. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Yay. You can use the stickers. Yes. So let me do this now. So I'm accepting you and I'm going to show you where you get an invitation. Okay. and you are, let's see, you are in, friend. Okay, so hopefully you can get there. So let me show you what happens next. So everybody in the room, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Holly Q, how you doing, friend? Something you can use, just join the agency. Awesome, officially joined. Okay, so I'm showing you my page. Let's do this. So you got a notification. You got a system notification. Do you know what a system notification is? And if you don't, I'm going to show you. I'll show you regardless. So when you go to your home page, you go into your home page. And when you go there, it's inbox. So you're going to click the inbox. The inbox takes you here. These are the system notifications okay. So you got a notification that just said a Creator Network agency just invited you to join. And you're going to click that, and that's where you will accept. You will accept that invite. So that's what happens. So you need to go there and accept the invite. And then once you accept it, I get a notification in the system, and then I'm going to, we could do it a couple different ways. TikTok doesn't allow you to do clickable links in the inbox. I wish they did, but you can't just click to my webpage. So if you want to, if in the agency account here, the one that you just applied to through that page, make sure you're following it. I'm going to send you the notification to go to my webpage. You're going to have to copy paste it into a browser, and then you can click that. Okay. Oh, TikTok. Okay. I got 3 ice cream cones. We're going to see how this goes. Thank you so much. That's the flash goal. If you guys don't mind supporting the flash goal, thank you so much. I appreciate you. 3 ice cream cones is what we need to satisfy that. I did not share out my live. I'm going to share it as well. I told you guys I'm definitely a proponent of sharing the live out. I think there's something to be said about people knowing you're here and sharing it out. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Appreciate everybody who is here. Let's see, I'm writing my message. Sorry about this. Thank you all coming in. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you. Hey, Halleck, how's everything going, friend? Appreciate you all coming in, supporting. If you guys don't mind supporting that flash goal, we got the ice cream cone. The ice cream cone is it. Hey, Mary, thank you for the follow. How's everything going, Mary? Do you go live? Let me know if you go live. Larissa, thank you so much for joining. Others who are coming into the room. Mary, you don't have a bio. Thank you, Halleck. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you for the support. How's everything going with your live? I need to get over there. You know, what's happening, Halleck, your live is when I typically have meetings. I'm actually going today. So this is going to be a short live. I don't even know if I'm going to get 90 minutes in. We'll see. But it's going to be a short live because I have to go to do a walkthrough for the retreat that we're doing in June. So we're doing a walkthrough visit today just to see what the facility looks like. So I'm excited about that. And so hopefully we'll have a better update for everybody when we meet on Sunday as well. So hopefully everybody is doing well. Thank you all for coming in. If you don't mind, we need one more ice cream code for that flash go. Anybody can support that would be great. And then if you don't mind sharing out the live as well, hopefully we can get some more friends in the room. Rwanda, thank you so much. The live is great, but gifting is off, so I'm just practicing the structure plus flow. It is just accepted. Oh, you just accepted the invitation. Awesome, awesome. Let me send you, I'm gonna send it to you while we're in here. You know, it is interesting, Alec. I would have to say that. We've seen a lull. It's been definitely a lull. Yesterday, really quickly, make sure you do the latest update. So when you open up the app today, did you guys get that new terms and conditions message? You should have gotten that as soon as you opened up the app. I got it on both my phones. And so that's something you want to be aware of. They have the new terms and conditions that are out there. The update that happened yesterday was based off of, I think I did, yes. It was based off the latest update. I'm showing people this. Thank you for Wanda for the ice cream cone. Appreciate you helping with that flash code. We got it early, which is great. So um, with the terms and conditions, really quickly, this is something that happened to me, and I had not been doing this. So pay attention to this. So if you go to your app store, when you go to your app store, you're going to type in TikTok, of course, to do your app update. Um, so TikTok shows here, and you see how it says open? Let me flip my screen. For the longest, I was saying, oh, I'm not getting updates. I'm not getting updates. I never get an update. It always says open for me. What I'm going to tell you to do, I had clicked this by chance, and here on this screen, it actually said update. Now, obviously, I updated it already, but it said the word update. So I would tell you all the time, make sure you are clicking the actual app to see its page and see if there's any updates. That's just a quick thing that I want to make sure everybody's doing, because it will just sit there and look as if all you have to do is click. Oh, we'll do it now. Yep. Yeah, because I'm always, that was always what I was doing. I was like, oh, I'm never seeing these updates. I never get them. It says open. When I clicked it, it actually said update. Yeah. So yeah, just make sure you're doing that. I'll probably repeat that a few times just to make sure people have the latest update. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah. Yeah, so it was always confusing to me. Like I wasn't seeing the updates, but they were there. They were there, y'all. So and they update pretty quickly. And when I came into the app today, that notification was there too. Okay. So thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you all joining. Um, hold on one second. Yeah, so appreciate you all supporting as well. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for that daily heart me. It's me, the great. How are you, friend? Listening um with your little raggedy eager self. It's exactly how the scammer snatched me up. I got the back though. Yeah, I got your back though. I appreciate that. Good morning. Good morning. That's a great bio. So what you're helping people with all the tricks and tips and stuff. I hear you, friend, because it is a lot going on. You definitely got to be careful, and the scammers out there too. Thank you. That's a great bio. How's everything going? Let me know if you go live. Let me know if you go live. Thank you for liking the live as well. Appreciate it, friends. So yeah, so make sure you guys do the latest update. And then my friend, I'm sending you a message now so that you can complete my application. And it's pretty much providing your contact information. So let me find it real quick. So we'll send that to you. And then you can complete the application, and then so that's in there for you. Okay, friend? There you go. There you go. So, hey, friends, thank you so much. How you doing? I went live for the first time, and someone came on my live on my live, and they scared me to death. What happened? Good morning, Ebony. Updated. Okay, it was there for you. Did it do like it did for me, Halaku, where it said open, and then when you clicked it, it had the update? I wonder if that was just a me thing. Let me know if it did the same thing to you, because it's always confusing. I was like, oh, it always says open, but I was never clicking the app. I was never clicking to see if the update was there. So it sounds as if you had someone pop up on your live. Um, is it Delise Closet? Thank you so much, friend. It sounded like someone came in your live because you had you didn't have the feature turned off to not accept random invites from co-host invites. So you could turn that feature off, and you possibly was looking away. You might not have been looking at the screen, and it popped up as a request, and because you didn't accept it or decline it, it came up as an accept, and the person came up on the screen. So that's probably what happened. You said, I just tried to use the Creator Insights, just posted. to test it out. Congratulations. That's a good one. Excuse me. Hello, friend who just came in the room. I just missed it. I blinked. Thank you so much for being here. Tina Stiletto and Mrs. Treetop and Pharaoh Mom. How are you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Hello. Thank you for that daily heart, me, friend. Um, so I'm going to repeat a couple times today. I want everybody to make sure you do the app update. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Okay, thank you for that. I will look for it and turn it off since I couldn't go live yet. Since I couldn't go live yet. What you mean? So since then I couldn't go live. You can go live. Oh, okay, let me know what happened. What you mean? Thank you for the follow. I see you, friend. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. Hello, hello. Um, let me show you where it's at. Okay. So I'm all about showing. Hello, new here. Amanda, how are you? Amanda was my mom's name. Hello, friend. Good morning. Good morning. How like you did it do what it did for me? Let me know if that is what you saw. When you went there, it said open, but when you clicked it, it said update. So let me know if that's what you saw. Because I want to make sure that's just not a me thing. Everyone coming into the room, thank you so much. I'm gonna show you real quick, my friend. So when you go live, I told you. So if you guys did the update, that update, every time you show the screen, it pops up. So on all my different apps, my different pages, this new update is there. So if you're not getting that, then you need to do the latest update. Because basically it's asking you to agree to the new US TikTok. That's essentially what's happening. That's part of the update that's happening. Thank you so much for that. I love you so much. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to show you. We're going to go live. Oh, let's do it the other way. I just got that yesterday. You did? So you did the update? Okay. Yes, show me up the update. Okay, so here, I'm going to show you the update too because I want you guys to do the update. But right now, real quick, I'm going to show you how to turn off the co-host request. Okay? So when you go live, there's these little interlocking rings. That's for a co-host. The two people is for a guest panel. When you guys are in my room right now, if I wanted to turn on my guest panels I don't think are turned on. But if I turned on my guest panels, are they turned on? Okay, they are turned on. If I turned on my guest panels, I can have you guys up in the boxes. You're in my room. The co-host rings are relate to people who are in their own room. They have their live going on. You got your live going on. Y'all are in your rooms and you guys come together as individual rooms, but you're meeting together. Okay. So when you click the two rings, good morning, Charlene. Friends for oh gosh. Oh, my heart goes out to you guys. It is, I know it's frigid. Did they shut the schools down? Tell me they shut the schools down. Hopefully they ain't got them babies going to school in the cold. Um, the two dots and these three dots in the corner is what I want you to click. This is where you find additional features, some additional settings. And I want you to go to settings. And here is where you're going to turn that feature off. Did they added some new stuff. Let me see. Allow invites from friends. Allow invitations from, okay, this is the one you're going to cut off. Allow invitations from people who aren't your friends. So you turn that off. You see mine is turned off. Yep, working from home until further notice. Okay, good. Allow suggestions, get notifications for creators who allow oh, so these are some new features that they added to this section. So you guys can take a look at this. Get notifications when creators you follow are live. Get notifications when you suggest creators are live. So you could turn those off. In your inbox, this suggestion here, you see those notifications come up all the time. They pop up all the time. You can now turn those off, I guess. So I can turn it off where I don't see those invites from co-hosts. I'm assuming that's what that relates to. We could test it out. But that's a new feature where now you can probably cut it off. I need to tell Nika that because she asked about that. So turn that off. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Turn that off so that you don't have to worry about those random invites. Okay? Now, let me go back. So everybody in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you did the latest update. So here's what I showed a few minutes ago. I want you to go to your app store. You're going to type in the word TikTok. So it's still here for me, TikTok. So really quickly, hey, Coach Jessie, how you doing, friend? Fantastic Friday. As you can tell, see why invite just come up. It just came up. I'm declining it. So really quickly, when I look at my app, it does this to me all the time where it just says open. I want you guys to not touch that. I want you to actually click the app and come here. I want you to click. So let me show you what I'm talking about. You're gonna type in TikTok. This is where you do your updates for TikTok. Here it says open. It always does that. Now, at least for me, it does. That's a problem actually, because I'm thinking I don't have an update. Well, if you click here, I've already made the update. This is where it said update. An update was there for me. So always click the app to see if there's an update. Don't just go based on the listing there. Just don't go based off what pops up here. Always click the app, and here I've updated the app already. So the update word is not there, but it was an update there. So I say that to you guys because I don't want you guys to make the mistake and not update thinking that you don't have an update. You probably do have an update. Okay, so click it to make sure. I did the update the other day. There was one last night. So do one today. Check again today. So check again. If you said the other day, there was like one earlier in the week. And then there was one yesterday too with the 22nd. So just check and see if that update is there for you. Hey, how you doing, Miss Hunter? Miss A Hunter, thank you so much for coming in. Others coming into the room, thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. This update. So when you opened up the app, Mrs. Treetop, did you get that message that said that update is due? Thank you. Thank you. I just saw something this morning too. Okay. So when you came on your app, as soon as you open it, it should have been a message that popped up in your face that said, you got to update. That's due. Okay? That you got to accept it. Thank you so much, Biker Joe. Thank you for the follow. Friends coming into the room, thank you so much for being here. I got something to agree to new terms. Yep, that's it. So you have to agree to those new terms. And then, like I said, make sure you all did the update. Thank you for the 200 days. Appreciate you. Thank you all for coming in. So I just want to make sure everybody has the latest information. Truly, Kay, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Mine did an auto update. So just check for me. Check for me. I want to know about the terms. I want to know about the terms. What you mean? What do you want to know? The new terms, new owners. The it's pretty much speaking to the new U.S. based owners. How do you deal with what to talk about during live stream? Because I feel I'm always repeating words. It is a lot of repetition. I don't want to minimize that because you do find yourself kind of repeating because different people are coming to your live. There's different people who are listening that haven't tapped to come in. Um, and y'all should tap to come in just in case y'all listening. So, but you get that all the time. Just checked. Yes, the update was complete. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Um, Hello, Muku. So you get different people to come in all the time. You do get a sense of, repeating yourself. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think if you have a topic for your live that you want to cover, maybe you have like 3 or 4 things you want to share with your audience. It's okay to repeat some of that and say, okay, guys, let me repeat. For the people who just came in the room, let me share, let me get them up to date. Let me share some updates. And so you could do that. That's a huge strategy just to kind of make sure you stretch it out a little bit. Hey, y'all, how you doing, friend? Um, but at the same time, you also want to make sure that you're engaging your audience. You're not just lecturing. You're talking to people. You ask questions of them. You try to get them to engage by, maybe putting a heart in the chat or saying something, adding a sticker. So things like that, you want to kind of keep the room flowing and keep the conversation flowing. Charlene, you said just did the update as you were explaining. I thought I got new terms because I switched my account. Oh no, yeah. That's because of the update that happened yesterday. Also, restart your device after updating. That's a good point. Restart your device after updating. That's a good one. Um, did I do it? I restarted the app. I didn't restart the device. I'm gonna restart my device because I shut the app down. I did a hard shutdown, but I didn't restart my device. I think you're right, Coach Jesse. Restart the device itself. That's a good one. Okay, so that you have the latest updates and stuff. You always want to operate, and I would tell you on a monthly basis, check for updates. When you started, How did you deal with not having people in the room or having 3 to 5 people? You know, that's awesome. 3 to 5 people is great. 1 to 2 people is great. Um, in the beginning, it is a little nerve wracking. I will say though, as people come in, those 3 to 5, they share the live out, they bring new people in the room. Depending on what your topic is, and if you're doing promoting your live, meaning that you're scheduling a live event, you're talking about it in your content, you are posting it to your story, you're doing a thought note to say you're live, and then you're going to other lives that are relevant to your topic where you're meeting people who are interested in your topic, you'll grow. You definitely will grow. Can you explain all the graphics that the host sees? Um, yes. Party therapist, what do you mean in terms of graphics? Let me know what you mean by graphics. Are you meaning like people tapping your screen, and so you've got the hearts to the side? Let me flip my screen. Um, are you talking about people sharing out your life? So you see the arrows sharing out. Are you talking about the gifts? The gifts are all graphics. Is that what you mean? Tell me what you mean in particular. I mean, there's so many things down here on the bottom banner. So you have your co-host feature, you have your guest panel feature you can activate. Um, the thing here is an effect. That's an effect I'm using where I do the hand heart, and I can do it like this too. So I mean, it just depends on what you're sharing. I'm asking. There's yeah, so the effects are there. There's the sound effects when I do the cheers. So that's it. This is a board. The red banner. Oh, well, that graphic. That's the one you talking about. That ain't even pertaining to me. So that's the one thing that had nothing to do with me. Thank you. That graphic too, that has something to do with me. Thank you for the fan club. Okay, so party therapist, host Jessica, how you doing, friend? That particular banner that comes across the top of the screen, I had no idea. No, that has nothing to do with us. You would know if it has something to do with you. But that has nothing to do with us. Yes. Where are they? You just hit effects. Oh, okay. Yes. Give me 1 second, Amanda. Let me answer the TikTok universe question. TikTok universe is essentially saying somebody in the TikTok universe, somebody in these TikTok streets just got one of the biggest gifts on the app, which is the TikTok universe. That's what happened. Or they're saying it has lit up all gifts in their gallery. Oh, they have random messages. I didn't realize that. But essentially, it's different messages that's coming across talking about somebody who had this notable moment. Okay, so that's what's happening. So that's what it is. It's just a ticker that's going across. Amanda, there is a wand when you go live. It's for me. It's like right here as the live host. For you, I don't. You guys don't see the wand, but for the live host, it's literally right here. Um, so what you do is click that wand, and there's different effects in that wand that you can use. Okay, so there's different effects. I will show you guys again from my other screen. So we'll just go here. So is that wand there? When you click it, that screen pops up, and then there's effects. There's enhance to make your some facial enhancements and stuff. There's stickers. Like this is a board. There's the board. The board is right here. And there's stickers that you can put up as well. There's sound effects, music. There's all types of effects. Effects here, like if you want to do some of the facial effects and stuff. The gingerbread, some other effects. My hand heart is an effect. So yeah, it's just all the different features. Here's what I tell people: when you start your live journey, click the wand, play around with stuff. My friend Delise Closet, that literally should be the first thing you do when you go live. Just click that. Oh, thank you. I feel so stupid. I thought that was an eraser. That's funny. That was funny. So I thought that was an eraser. How you doing, Vibranium? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Michael, your comment got filtered, but thank you for coming in the room. You can't send messages that talk about soliciting and follow for follow, but I appreciate you, friend. um, um, he said, I know what you mean. Y'all so funny. He said, I know what you mean. I thought that was going to erase my whole life. No, it's a magic wand. It's a wand. Greetings, my friend. How are you? You said, trying to build a self confidence like you to go live. Any tips? Oh, that's sweet. I appreciate you all. Um, you know what? Let me say this. Hey, you guys, where's the LYI family? Where y'all at? Put in the chat the sticker. Practice makes progress. It comes with practice. This is practice. Every day you get better. And so I've been doing this for officially over a year now. Thank you so much, friend. So yes, look, that's right. You just joined something you can use. Just join the agency, y'all. We got to cheer for her. Something you can use. I did send you the message from the agency page to go to my webpage. So let me know if you don't receive that, but that's the agency's page. Okay, they do it scared. Do it. Look at y'all. Do it scared. Love it. Love it. And so it gets easier. I don't want you guys to be nervous about this. You said got it. Okay, perfect. It gets easier over time. Something you can use. She's new at doing this. And friend, has it gotten a little easier each time you go live? Let me know. I know you said I'm new. How you doing, friend? Pronounce your name for me. Appreciate you. Akula, Akulala, Akulola, Akulola. Did I say that right? Something close. You said amen. It gets easier. So you just started, and for your topic, what's your topic about? Um, the first one is scary, but it's up from there. Yes, it is. Akulo, Akulola. Did I say that? Akulola. Oh, I sound fancy. Let me know if that was right. I'm finding my flow. There we go. That's it. You got to find your voice, find your flow. It gets easier, you all. But it's never perfect, okay? You're learning, you're growing, you're getting better at it. You're showing up, you're getting comfortable with the screen and your content and your community. Hey, Voice Guru, how you doing, friend? This is Carol West, the Voice Guru. Carol West, my stuff is on the way, my equipment. So I'm getting there, friend. But yeah, so just know, hey Janine, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Just know in the beginning, yeah, you're a little uneasy, you're a little nervous. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, friend. It gets easier though, because I don't want you guys to sit back. He said that was sweet. He said, you're so sweet. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the goggles, the star goggles. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for the populars as well, everybody. Um, you said I love that gift. It was sweet, wasn't it? The teddy bear. Thank you all. So, but like I said, it gets easier. I don't want you guys to be nervous. My new friends in the room, I know we got some new ones. Akulola, you're new. Do you go live? I didn't see if you didn't have a bio. Let me check. Now I gotta check. Oh, look at y'all. Thank you, friend. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. And so, it's one of my favorites. It is the teddy bear. Teddy bear, you just got to give yourself a little hug from that too. Thank you for that. You're so sweet with the gifts. I appreciate it. How do I make money on live? Because I need a bit of side income while doing this. Oh gosh, isn't that the name of the game? That's what we're trying to do. That is what we're trying to do. You know, again, the engagement, super fans, all the things that you offer people will um, support based on the value you're adding. Okay, so I would imagine someone like you who is able to people who are interested in seamstress or sewing or fashion, you could have a lively live where people are just literally there growing and learning from you. So it just depends on what you're doing. Vibranium, you hit level 6 in the room. Thank you so much. Christina, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the microphone. Appreciate you so much, Carol. Thank you so much, Christina. Appreciate you being here. So, my new friends, I don't want you to be nervous about this. So, what I tell people as like a pro tip, don't worry about people being in your room. The beginning of this is all about you learning and growing. Okay? Hello. Thank you for the roses. And so it's about you learning and growing. You said I did the update. That that was another one. Yeah, it was another one in there. Yeah. Yeah, there was one from yesterday. So really, I need to recap that again because I don't want you guys to miss out on the latest update. Okay, so TikTok does have an update. Make sure you click. I'm going to show you guys what to do, but make sure you're clicking TikTok. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Hello. Thank you so much. I see you guys. Thank you for that daily heart me. But a pro tip, I want you guys, when people are not in your room, boss lady, how you doing, friend? When people aren't in your room, that's when you want to practice. You're really working on your messaging. Okay. I want you to feel confident and comfortable about what you're saying. And as people are coming to your room, you see I'm saying hi to folks. You kind of learn how to navigate talking to your audience because your audience is your biggest supporter. That's your fan club. So you don't want to miss out on engagement with those people because they're coming in learning from you and you're building that community. Got to get back to work. Thank you. Okay, friend. I look forward to connecting with you. I'll add you to the group chat too. You'll probably get added later today because I'm going to be running to a meeting shortly. But I'll definitely add you to the group chat and then join the school community so I can approve it. Okay. Hey, Christina. Thank you so much for those puffs. Appreciate your friend for the gifts. Um, Really quickly, I'm going to take you guys out of here because I want you guys to see the update. So I'm going to my app store. Sounds good. Perfect, friend. I'm going to my app store. And in my app store, I'm just going to type in TikTok. Thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. So I'm tapping in TikTok. And you guys see where TikTok popped up. I don't want you guys to miss this step. It says open. Don't click it. Don't click that. Click, click the app. Click the symbol if you have to. It'll take you to this screen. So it's actually taking you to the app. And this is where it says update. I don't know why it does that, but I don't want you to miss the fact that you actually have to click it to see this screen where it has the update. Okay? Mine does not say update here for some weird reason. Let me go check the update. Thank you. You're welcome. For some reason, it does not say update right here because sometimes it does. You know, I'm looking to think that it says update there. Nope. You got to click it. And on this screen, it actually had the word update. So make sure you update the app. Make sure you do that. Check mine as well. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, I've been telling people that because that threw me off. Like, oh, I was like, oh, it's not an update. And I'll be honest with y'all, I ain't updated probably in like 6 months because of that. I have to be, I'm thinking about it. I was like, when was the last time I actually had to click the update? I don't think I've updated recently because every time I went there, it always said open and I would just click and go open. But there were updates. There's updates there. So make sure you're clicking the updates. Right, me too. Yeah, yeah. So just make sure, and I'm showing that to everybody because I don't want you guys to do what I was doing. Okay. So if it says open, ignore it, click the app, and see if this one says update. He said I had a white poster come up on my screen and says something. Is that the same thing? Yes, that new terms. Yeah, the new terms is there. Felice, hello. How are you, friend? Hey, Bridget. How are you, friend? Thank you for the likes, everybody. My new friends joining. I appreciate you all joining this morning. Let me know if you have questions. We were talking a little bit about mindset today. So appreciate you. Hey, Laviv, how are you? Good morning, everyone. So yeah, make sure, and I'm also making sure everybody knows about this update because I don't want you guys to miss out on updating your app. So I'll probably repeat this a little bit today so that you guys kind of get the message to, especially if you're just joining, to make sure you do the latest update. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Atia, thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rise. And thank you for that daily heart me. Janine, was it there? Was the update there? Good morning. Let me know if it said update for you guys. Is it saying that open thing the way it does for me? Let me know if you guys see the update. Thank you so much. I appreciate the populars. Appreciate that, friend. OMG, you were so right. It says update when you click on the app. Yeah, yeah. TikTok, do better. I blame TikTok. TikTok, do better. That ain't right. So, I mean, seriously, it's like an okie doke. Like, okay, people are like, oh, it's just says open. I'm good. I'm good. It's no update. It automatically updates. No, I don't think it does. I don't think that's a thing. TikTok Studio has an update for me, but not the other TikTok apps. Not the main app. This is the main app. The main app should have it. See you later. I'm going to update and go and get going. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, party therapist. What you mean? So TikTok Studio probably does have an update. I use the TikTok Studio in the app, so I don't use it on because I do have it on my phone too. But this is like the main app. This is the actual main app. So when you click, like I said, it says open, but click it and it's gonna say update here. So just check and see if you see one for the official TikTok app. That's the one that you want to update. Okay. And so where is this? So this is in, so what I'm doing, this is my app store. I'm an iPhone person. So go to your Google Play Store if you're a Google Android person. But this is the iPhone, this is the app store. So go to the app store and then type in the search, type in TikTok. So all I did was type in TikTok. I'm going to hit search and it pops up and it says open here. Your iPhone? Okay, good, good. So it says open. I said ignore that. I want you to actually click the app. And here is where I want you to get to this screen. And this word is going to say update. Okay? I have to do that in 2 days, life Allah. I have 2 drafts sitting. Oh, okay. I think you might want to do it soon, only because they just updated the new terms and the new ownership and that type of stuff. So there's some updates happening. So I hear you. It was in the newest, but U.S. official owns it. It was in the news, but U.S. officially owns it. Um, no, yeah. um, my understanding is the investors are now, yes, they have officially um, added these investors to the ownership. So they added these U.S. based investors to the ownership, and so ByteDance still owns, honestly, a majority. Just the way the breakdown is, they do actually own the majority. But these U.S. investors now have a nice market share as well. I think I updated before I made my drafts this week, but I'll check. This update happened yesterday. This is as of yesterday for the 22nd because of this new update for the ownership. So that's why I said there is an update. There should be an update sitting there for you. Will you lose drafts with the update? I don't know, Laviv. That's why I was like, make the update. But I don't know. I don't know if you lose your drafts. I would like to think you wouldn't. I don't think so. Marlies, thank you so much for being here. But yeah, so just make sure you actually click. So it's gonna say open. I don't know why it does that. I just checked and my drafts are still there. Thank you, Mrs. Treetop. So I'm pretty sure you lose. So Mrs. Treetop says she her drafts were still there. She didn't lose them. So yeah, I would think that they would keep them for you, but you're pretty sure, Auntie. I know. Hey, let me say this about those drafts, y'all too. Don't keep those drafts out for long. Don't keep them in your draft folder. Those drafts are really meant to only be there for like maybe 24 hours. If you got them sitting in there for weeks on end and stuff like that, it's taking up storage, it's causing you to lag, it's messed up your visibility with your live stream. All of that is at risk. So you definitely don't want to keep drafts for too long. Batch each week. I would tell you, I would encourage you to try not to do that long, because it does have an impact to your storage and your visibility. It does. I was playing with the TikTok feature. It makes AI videos from a picture. Oh, really? Um, oh, for you, I remember that feature for the stories. Is that what that one is? Let me know. You said I have an iPhone. Yes, I do too. But like I said, I've heard too many horror stories about people and their visibility because of batch creating content and taking up a lot of storage. And so yeah, you create you batch each week and then you create them. So just keep that in mind, friend. I would just be careful about batching and having too much storage taken up. So no, I choose a picture and I told it what I wanted the picture to do and it created a video. So cool. Oh really? Hey Cleopatra, that sounds cool, Janine. That is that on the video content side? Nice. Is that under Creator Search Insights? I know they have some features like that too. Let me know if you're going to open the boxes. Um, I can. You know what? Let me do it now. I can do that. It's on the create side. Oh, on the create side. I can do that. Because here's what's going to happen. I do need to leave I got a hard stop at 11:15. Um, so anybody welcome to come up in the boxes. We'll talk about live streaming and stuff. I do have a hard stop at 11:15 because I have to go and do the walkthrough for our retreat. I have to do the walkthrough for the retreat. So let me know if you guys want to come up. If you got questions, feel free to come up, ask questions. My new friends joining. Hey, Trainer V, how are you, friend? So I was making sure everybody did the update. So that was kind of the conversation for today. Um, hey, everyone. And then any of my friends who, let's see, Janine, Coach Jesse. Okay. Anybody who wants to come up, you are welcome to. Let me know if you want to come up. Hello, hello. Okay, I like to think now I'm out in these streets, doing content and stuff. Okay, so look at me. So there is a lot of cool features in doing content and doing all of the new AI stuff that they have going on. So it's really cool. So there's so many different ones, and even like in your stories. Everybody probably don't have this, like always, being able to put the link in your stories. Okay. I don't have it. I think you have to have 10,000 views, followers. I would say maybe it probably has a lot to do with that, but yes, that, and then the videos and being able to do so many different cool things with AI and things like that. So, but I wanted to tell you about the I'm a joy girl all day, every day. Okay, so I think we had talked about like in Voice Guru's room when she was saying like, what is something you plan on doing that is going to help you, like another thing that you want to add to help with your life or whatever. And then she talked about having that card. I forgot what it's called. Is she still in the room? It's like a business card that you can carry, and it's convenient to have stuff on it. I don't have that, but I told her I was getting the iPhone so that I can, do some things on my iPhone as opposed. Oh, the dot. That's it. The voice good. The dot. Yes. I had said I was gonna be doing investing in an iPhone, but I didn't want to buy one. Okay, so no. So I was like, let me ask my daughter. Well, apparently she has a million of them, so I got one of them, and so I was like, let me see what that does, because you know how every time we talked about my stuff, you said my numbers and it wasn't really being pushed out, and so like that. And I tried going live on my phone. What is the question? Oh, wait a minute. No, don't. No, sorry. Oh, okay, yes. So I was like, okay, well, let me see what happens. So I did start going live. I told you on my phone as opposed to my tablet to see who is the problem. Is it my phone? Is it my tablet? Who is causing the for it not to be like really sent out and things like that. Now, of course, we would have to meet for me to see like how it look on your end with the impression a little deeper. Okay. But last night, I don't know if you could see anything of like difference between last night and not the night before, but because I didn't go live, but whatever the last night that I went live between was, I say Tuesday maybe to yesterday to see the difference, because I did use the iPhone. My daughter hooked everything up for me yesterday, and also combined the tablet and my iPhone so they could speak and all of that. So I'm being trained on the stuff, but I did all the updates and all of that. So I went live on the iPhone yesterday. You see it? You can see the difference? What you see? What you see, Dad? What you see? Well, your impressions are definitely, I mean, they're like triple the amount that you had from like the nights before. Yeah. You did really good. So I used the iPhone last night.
So I was like, let me
It's
see
it's
what.
definitely it's a stark difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
It,
so I was like, okay, let me do, because this is really a stretch for me, because I'm learning so many different electronic stuff, and oh, this world I'm in is really a lot. But the year, the Lord said this is my year to be stretched, so
there you
I'm being
go.
stretched like a rubber band. Um, but so I was like, oh, I can't wait to tell Doc that I hear you talking about the iPhone right now. I was like, wait, I got something to say. I, I've joined the iPhone world, but I'm still Droid. So yeah, I did see the difference.
Oh, you said droid. I'm like, who is Joy? I was like, who is Joy? I'm still Joy. I'm like, okay, you're joyful.
No, my droid, my Android. Yeah, so
My mom was like, why she keep saying she Joy?
I was like, I cannot wait to tell you, so you could see and tell me what it looked like. So I wasn't even gonna say nothing yet until I saw y'all talking about the iPhone. I'm like, oh, I might as well just say, hey,
No, this is
I
good. Whatever you did. So, okay, you went live on voice chat today. What?
yeah, the voice chat wasn't yet. I did, but
Okay.
the voice chat, I didn't see the difference in
No, no,
that.
no, no, no.
No,
It's not showing up there. But yeah, whatever you did yesterday evening is definitely a
so that
difference.
yeah, so
Hmm.
that was the first day I did go live with the iPhone, and I put I still had the iPad, but the iPad was showing on the Fab Lab, so I could just see the like comments, bigger and stuff like that. So, but that was the system I had. So it was like the iPhone was the main thing. So I was
Okay.
like, well, but the thing was is that I with the room was moving not the way I usually have it. So usually it's like a little slow swinging and
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay. And but yesterday it was happening quickly. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, because I wasn't even gonna stay on long, honestly. And I wasn't on long. I was on for about 1 hour.
Yeah, it's like an hour, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I'm only here for a few minutes, that's because I wanted to play around with the iPhone. But I didn't even have time to even get into the play or whatever, because the people were coming in, and I was like, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, hey. It was
I didn't get a
so,
chance to pop over. You had a lot on your screen, friend.
oh, you saw my so wait, the board came back.
I saw that.
The
It's like
board came back.
you had a
I was like,
whole intro speech on that board, the engagement board that came down. I was like,
but
what?
wait, I was just like, oh, the board haven't been here, the board. But the board showed up. I said, the board is here. So I just left it because I was like, I have not seen the board. And this was a new board I created. And I
It was a
hadn't
lot.
seen it. Yeah, I didn't see it. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna leave the board.
So
I
wait a minute.
didn't touch it.
Let me ask. Thank you so much, Eners. Let me ask this. So when it came to your board, you did you have the AI create that or you created that?
I
Okay.
actually I made
Okay, Janine.
adjustment to it.
Really quickly, Janine, did you have a question? Did you want to say something? She has to jump down.
No, I didn't have a question. It was just something I was sharing about the AI, but that's fine. Like
You
I'll just have a
sure?
quick
Go
opinion.
ahead, go ahead.
No, no. It's just basically was just like to all the content creators, because we trying to figure out how to like, push more content out. I was just saying about the AI feature that I found if you go into create, because I didn't know like I know how to edit in TikTok, but if you go to like when you hit the live button
Mm-hmm.
and then it says create,
Uh
and then
huh.
it says if you hit create, it's different templates on there.
Yeah,
You
she's
click
talking
the
about here.
top. Yup. This is exactly
Mm-hmm.
yup. Hit create.
Mm-hmm.
So at the top, scroll and it says
AI
scroll.
video.
No, scroll.
The other way.
Yeah, the other way. Yup. It says what does it say?
AI
AI.
image. AI self.
I think I used the AI video. Did I use it? Click that. Let me see how it looks.
Looks pretty not like that, right?
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
So I took a photo, right? You guys put a photo in here, and I just said, so I just put an image right there, a photo of me, and I said, have the girl like pretend like she's writing on a paper doing her budget or something like that, and then I did it, and it created a 6-second video and then it put music on there. And I just played with it. I'm like, let me just see how much the views is. And I just like put like, budget or whatever. And then I probably looked at it, probably did like, I don't know, a little over 100 now. Again, that's not like high, but it just was something quick to just do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like if you really trying to get some content out, you probably don't anything with your niche. And I said I'm gonna go in there and play with it a little more because it seemed like it has other features in there. So
So there's the drop down. It has a couple different options. It says image to video, text to video, and then AI translation.
Yeah. I've been playing around with all those things. So all that on the top of those things. And then the other one that we talked about from the homepage. The one that could do the whole script of of live to give you a whole breakdown of how to, the hook, all of that stuff.
You're talking about Creative Search Insights?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, over there. So I've really been playing around with a whole bunch of things. So I did see that one too, Janine. So there's so many cool things that you don't have to just stay in the one bubble. And I know, like, I don't know about you, Janine, but for me, electronic is a struggle. So that's a struggle bus for me.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what, this is the year to be stretched. So I'm stretched out and I'm learning these new cool features. And so I'm using it to help me. So yes.
Yeah, I honestly I like the content, so that's kind of what I started. So it's not really, a stretch for me. But one of the things that I was thinking too was like, it's so cool how I created a 7-second video. Like, okay, it's like basically telling you, like, for real, your videos should be. So for me, I'm like, my videos are usually longer, so I'm gonna try to do more 7-second ones and maybe do like a part 1, part 2, or something like that. So that's just what I wanted to say. Hopefully, you guys have a good day, and I'm gonna drop you.
All right, thank you, friend. Appreciate
Yes. So I have been doing the same thing, like Janine said, playing around with the features and stuff. So that's cool. But back to the board thing. So I'll tell you what I did try to do, Doc. I couldn't make them smaller, right? I don't know if it's because it got just too many words on it, and that's why I can't shrink them, or what. But I was so excited to see them. I didn't want to even be bothered to try anything different. I didn't want to use my old board because that was a new board that I had done that I could never use because the board was not showing up.
Oh.
So that was my first time seeing it last night. So I was like, the board? Oh my God. So I tried to make it close it, shrunk it, but it wasn't. I was like, okay, we're just going to leave this board because I have not seen a board in ages.
But you had like a whole story paragraph on there.
Both of them, right?
Right.
Okay. I couldn't figure out how to make it smaller, like the other one was in the little box. Like how I have in the other one, but I didn't want to go and use that other one because I was like, I don't know, I might lose board. So I just stayed with it. I just was like, you know what? The board is here, and I appreciate the board, and I'm gonna leave the board.
That's awesome. Like you said, I gotta admit, I'm feeling hopeful this morning. Oh, how like you? I know we all have been like, what in the world? So we'll see. Let's keep the optimism. The weekends always do feel a little bit better for me, so we'll see. So maybe Friday, this is like a nice little upswing to how things are going. Make sure you guys do the updates though. So if you got the app update, I think that to me is exciting to know that that's out there. So
No, it's not just
me.
you, Holly Q. No, I'm very hopeful, especially now I'm in the iPhone a little bit land. I don't know how that's gonna be, but
a little bit land.
Yeah, I'm embracing it though, so it's something new. I told you that was something I was gonna add. And so it was added yesterday. So here we are. We're gonna see what happened.
All right. Which iPhone is it? Which number?
I don't know.
You might want to know that. You might want to find out. Because that's going to be a whole nother conversation. If it's anything under, I would say it has to be, I'm going to say 14, 15. Anything under that is bad. You need to get a new phone. So sooner than later.
Even though I'm just starting out. Well, did something for me yesterday, so maybe I'll just ride this wheel for a little while until further notice. But I don't know. I gotta ask my daughter which one it is.
Oh wow. Yeah, definitely ask her. Black Lotus, you said they wouldn't let you in the app. You had to complete the terms. The terms is something you definitely had to do. That update you definitely want to do. But the terms was on the screen as soon as you came in. You had to agree to the terms, the new terms.
Yeah.
Mine is
And I
iPhone
did not
12.
agree
Is
to
it
the ads.
iPhone 12? Yeah, that's kind of dated. You're now. Yeah, I would upgrade my phone sooner rather than later.
So wait, what's the number that's good?
I would say 14 might be the minimum I would go. I think you definitely need to be 15, 16, 17.
I
After
don't
the
know.
12, they did a lot of updates to the camera.
Yes, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah. The
okay.
landscape
Well,
has changed, futures bright in our control as all the sweet in our control as creators. Look at you, Haliku. Haliku's a
They
poet
bring you the
today.
sunshine report.
I say she's a poet. I'm connected with an important podcasting mentor about the future of audio video podcasting. Nice. I just
oh,
updated my
that's
TikTok.
nice.
Yeah. Haliku, let us know
Yeah.
if you want to come up and talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah,
The
and I
camera
want to be on
changed.
your
So the
podcast
14 is the oldest with the
on
newest
Friday.
camera, I believe. Yeah. I think that's it. The 14 is the oldest with the newest
14.
camera. Yeah.
Okay, 14. I gotta ask it what this one is.
Yeah.
We
Voice.
saved it for Black Girl Podcasting today at 4, y'all.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, okay. My bad. My
Yes,
bad.
don't forget to
You don't have
me
to.
as a guest
You don't have
one
to
day,
spill the beans
y'all.
here.
Voice
Okay,
Google
y'all,
and
a
Holiday.
preview.
Don't forget to add me one day, please, to your show one day.
We had people come up, Miss Jessie. We had people come up last week.
Oh, I was doing the Friends and Learn
Okay.
battle last week. That's why I wasn't there.
How long are you guys going to be doing the series? Is this like indefinite?
We'll
Fridays?
see how it goes. We're, analyzing week by week, see how it goes,
Okay.
how it's benefiting folks.
It's important. It's an important topic. So I'm happy y'all doing that. Y'all encouraging folks, me, to kind of lean that way. So it's important, friends. So yeah, we were just chatting a little bit. We sure will come hang out. Give your thank you, Aliki. Coming up. Your advice, share about your pod. Yes, yes. She's talking to you, Coach Jessie.
Oh,
Hey, friend.
oh, yes. I'll be there today.
Absolutely.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, friend.
Can I? Oh, and Carol, I was like, Carol better plug our freaking. I was like, if Carol don't plug, Black Girl plug. But I knew you were going to because you were a professional.
Yes.
You're a professional. I knew you were gonna plug it, y'all. So one of my mentors, podcasting mentor, if you were to see me and this man like next to each other, you'd be like, how do we even know each other? But I will never forget, he came into one of my Clubhouse rooms years ago, and he was a big wig at like Libsyn or like one of the, and then he went to go work for Podbean. He's like in the podcasting Hall of Fame. He is just the crustiest, oldest, man, but for whatever reason, he was always very kind and open and he wanted to share and I've always kind of always followed him. We've had like a couple of mentor meetings and I am feeling so y'all. Substack TV was just announced yesterday. Yes, Substack TV. I'm not gonna get into it. My husband told me about it, and I was actually mad because I was like, "Wait, why are you getting announcements about Substack TV? You don't even you don't even like social media. Like, what's going on?" And I've had this feeling that things are changing. There used to be a time when our goal would be, I want for, somebody to pick me up or NBC, somebody would see what we were doing, the content creating, and then, but things are changing so fast. And so I checked back in with him, and just what he's writing about and what he's talking about, y'all. The future is very exciting. The big, TV stations and they're not the ones running it anymore. If anything, they're trying to figure out how to do things the way we're doing it. And I just want to say, Dr. Lisa, to you and to everybody, my homegirls up here, our agency mates, you teaching us how to go live for those of us that want to do podcasting. Now, y'all, some of us love just audio. I love just audio, but things are changing rapidly. And the future is a hybrid of audio, video, live streaming, and community. And Dr. Lisa, you're teaching us how to do that huge part. So I am so freaking excited. Like, I know a lot of people are afraid of AI or feel like, oh, I can just make AI do everything for me. No, like apparently the future is us, like us using it, but there are some things that AI can't do. Yeah. And so as long as we're talking about, and this is just, we'll talk about it more on Black Girl Podcasting today, but AI, I tell my daughters this, like, yeah, AI may be able to replicate an engineer, sweetheart. AI may be able to replicate like a lawyer one day, truly. Like people are, like you could literally plug legal questions in. But as far as like what we do, especially what we do on live, our lived experience, emotional nuance, personality, and authenticity, it cannot replicate that. Like it can't do that, and it just makes me feel, even though like numbers are down, everything is down, like it's like, so I know Doc wants us to be looking at our stats and our analytics, and sometimes looking at them stats and analytics is painful. Like it's been, like it's been painful, and especially for somebody like, some of us can be online all day, can be on live all day. Some of us can't be on, can't be on. So I felt some frustration, but going back and getting prepared to have a little conversation with him and reading about what he thinks, and I have to pay attention to what he thinks because he's been around since, like the even when they came up with the word podcast. Now he's on the, he's on the voting committee or whatever for like the big podcasting awards. I am so excited for us, and I'm really excited. I've never been happier to be a live streamer. I'm not perfect at it yet. I'm not great at it yet, but for those of us that are, like, we have a lot to look forward to. So I just wanted to share that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. I had a coughing attack, but thank you. Appreciate you having me. No, yeah, I'm good. I don't have
some water, Doc.
I don't. Let me see. Let me get some juice over here. Let me get some
Stop,
juice.
drink some okra water. That'll fix it. That'll fix anything. It's like Robitussin. It'll fix anything. Put your arms up.
I don't have it. I have it downstairs in the kitchen.
Turn
So
around in a circle.
So yeah, I had it in the kitchen, but I'm gonna get some okra water after this, and it is helping.
Okay.
But no, that's so helpful and optimistic.
Absolutely. I think I'm so glad that Hallie shared that. I saw that thing about Substack TV myself in the wee hours of the morning. Don't ask why I was scrolling. But anyway, it was like, wow, because of Black Girl Podcasting, Hallie Q and Aaron actually just turned me on to Substack. It was not a tool that I was using, and I was like, wow. So yeah, I'm like you. I'm really hopeful about the future, and I love the fact that we don't have to wait for some major network to discover anything we do. We can discover ourselves and get on here and do what we do. Live hosting, the way that Doc teaches us about live hosting is the gift that just keeps on giving.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it does. Y'all, we're learning. Like, I think I talked about this last week on Black Girl Podcasting, and today we're going to focus on, Aaron had some great topics for us, like how do we plan our episodes. There was one other question I forget, but I'm working on our outline. But I got so excited because I was like, Substack TV, now what is that? And it's basically if you're already making videos, and we already make videos over here. We already make content. So a lot of what I'm doing is just the stuff that is really relevant and is really niche relevant to like Black women, the 92%, what's going on in political, I'll add it there. But it's basically saying all the things that we're working on, like community, like building your community. What is your niche? Don't really worry about these numbers. Just you show up and be consistent. And especially the stuff that's like about, because if there's anything this freaking agency has got in spades, it is dang personality and how, and we're learning how to put our faces on camera. And so I just want to say, if you got a Black Girl Podcast dream, we got to get ready to put our faces on camera. Because things are starting to be real YouTube driven and led.
Yes.
So and he was saying how like YouTube is the top of the funnel. I was like, bro, I don't even know what funnel means. I was like, let me go back and see what that means. And I'm like, oh, I was like, so we already ready. Like we literally are already ready. It's not the old model of make a show, hope and pray you get enough downloads to where you can, get advertisers. He's like, no, it's kind of totally different now. Now they're changing. And the reason the Substack TV thing was exciting is because, oh, dang, it's going to be like on your TV. Like if you're already on Substack and you already making videos, people can turn that on they can turn that on their television, like if you watching me from the TV. So my dreams of, I hope one day, Netflix will pick me up and so people can see us on their TV is like, no, we're already on Substack, you already make a video. All you got to do is focus on making your show exciting and attractive to the people that you care about. So I don't mean to just gush over. It's just it's inspired. Like it's inspiring to think that we can do that because you're already teaching us how to, do it. So y'all get ready to be. We're already doing it. We're already super face forward. So anyway, I just wanted to share that.
Absolutely. And in the old days of radio, you used to have to create a show and hope it went to get a syndicated show.
Yeah,
you can syndicate yourself now on every last one of these platforms.
Exactly. Now that you said that, let me read something. I was taking all these notes about the platform. What was it? It was like multi-platform is the default. Your show is and to think about like our show being the format and the platforms are the outlet.
Yes.
So like I was even like Doc has been talking to us about Doc, you're talking to us about using our live recordings.
Yes.
And using our live recordings, and because my main concern is now listen, I can't do a separate live show for Substack, and even simulcasting, Doc, has felt awkward because Substack and YouTube is not the same as like TikTok and the way the gifting goes and the way the interacting goes. And I would be thinking, and we're trying to like be on here for hours at a time. And so when you were like, use your video, I was like, Doc, I don't know if I can be going through another I don't know if I can go back into my 3-hour live and like edit the tidbits. But then I realized, oh right, Riverside, I could take that video, download it, drop it into Riverside, and then Riverside will put together a draft show.
Yep.
And
AI it for
Oh,
you.
really?
Right. Yeah, and we'll also, y'all know, like we'll chop it up into like it'll give you like 12 little
Snippets.
Yeah.
What they call short.
Yeah.
Not shorts. They're like what are they? Clips. They call
Clips.
them
exactly,
Clips.
Miss Jessie, clips, and they won't. And so are all of them great? No, but will it give you like 3 that you can use? So
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
edit them.
you can totally edit. And I even took we just did a pop-up yesterday, but the pop-up got kind of serious for like 15 minutes where it really was a message, and it actually was something that could stand on its own on like Substack TV. So now I'm trying to figure out how do I format the live so that it is entertaining, it's exciting, it's engaging, it's where discovery and playfulness happens, but to structure our outline or our script in a way so that we know in the live now, listen, we still live, but this is going to be the part that we're going to snip. So let's look straight at the camera. Let's, we're going to not engage in comments for 5 minutes while we do this, because this is going to be something important we can snip and put on, Substack TV. So I just want to say that's why, y'all, let's not be making we look at our analytics over the past month from December to January and go, womp, womp, like, we're not doing it right. Nah, turns out things are very, very different. And we just, we need to, again, be like water, be like plastic, like be ready to be flexible and realize that, we don't have to chase things the old way. We can make it happen ourselves. I hope I can get him. He's so nice. He's like, let's talk about what my new ideas are like next week. And I'm like, dadgummit. I was like, this man has no idea what he's getting ready to do for Black Girl Podcasters. I was like, I don't like these dry ass meetings with this man, but I'm gonna do this. Because it can help us. Who knows? We might form our own little network or whatever.
Exactly.
So anyway, I'm just since we're all yappers, sometimes I have to like stop myself. Let me just touch and go on mute, and I'm gonna let.
So, no, I'm excited. So you guys are doing your chat today. So I'm assuming this conversation is going to be an extension, to your podcast tonight, which you're going to talk about there too.
Oh,
Maybe?
Of course.
Okay. So that's tonight.
Carol says says yes. If Carol says no, we're going to do what she does.
Girl, what? No, Erin Ashley is the one calling it today.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yola Aaron. Okay, perfect. So,
I'll be there today. Yes.
yeah, come and because y'all the purpose. And here's the thing. Technically, what we're doing already is podcasting.
It is.
Exactly.
We're
It
already
is.
doing it. We're already doing a video and an audio. If you wanted it to be just audio, you can take away the video and just distract you. We're already doing it. So when I say if you're a Black girl podcaster, everybody listening.
We are.
Right, you going live, you living your Black Girl podcast dream.
Yes.
You still take it, put it in the right places.
Yes, you can definitely take it and
So-
put it in the good side.
Say time for us real quick for the audience. They want to know. So you can follow HollyQ, Voice Guru. They're part of a trio. Coach Jesse's gonna be there, but they're part of a trio that
Yes.
does the Black Girl podcasting live stream. And so either one of them, you should be able to get to the event tonight. What time is it again?
4 p.m. Pacific at 7 Eastern.
There we go. Oh, there we go. So
6 Central.
I was going to say, this is so funny with the three of us being up here because we're the last three that need to be encouraged about showing our faces. Like, y'all literally have no idea.
Absolute
Like,
no shame over here.
no shame.
Yeah.
Like, face forward.
Yes.
I'm telling you, to be an actor, you gotta be the pick me person. So it is what it is. That's why I audition every day, all day.
all right.
Yes, like, and y'all get like us, get ready to and be experimenting and having fun. Like, I had some insecurity about, like, like, how's my face looking on this camera? Is this exciting enough? Again, I always go with credit Doc with the lipstick. Doc, you changed my life with that lipstick, Doc.
I love it.
Y'all go look at the thumbnail of the new podcast. Like, I was like, oh, Doc, I'm feeling myself. Like, every time I like the lipstick, and I'm like, this is my teacher right here. Her name is Dr. Lisa. And she's the one that got me bold enough. Because I live places where people just don't wear bold ass makeup or lipstick.
Yeah.
But y'all got me inspired. So I just want to say, there's another creator. Her name is I love her. Her name is Tatiana Tarot. Like, if y'all are into
Tatiana
like,
Tarot. Okay.
spiritual Black girl stuff, like. But I'm like, oh, we talking about the same thing this year. Visibility. That is my word for 2026.
I love that.
I'm not gonna be very patient with us not wanting to put some kind of face out there, because even with AI, you can put your little digital face out there with these
Mhm.
filters.
Yeah.
Right,
These
right.
filters there is no need to be stressed out about how your face look on
Right.
the internet, because these filters will have you. Like, they make me look like a
person.
Yeah, they made me look like a demon. Like, but like other people, y'all, they be
I love a good
Wait,
film.
a demon?
yeah.
No, she don't. She
Yeah,
don't.
girl, I got this one filter that was a real popular filter like a year and a half ago. It was like bold glamour or some stuff.
Oh, yes.
You remember that one? Like, it made everybody look so
And it
good.
could go hit or miss for a lot of folks. I got you.
Like, it wasn't no way I could put that on TV. Like, I mean, put that on the internet. 'Cause
They
it
missed
made-
that one day. They missed that one.
But to your point, Alec, we need to take up all the space we can. So I love your word visibility for your
Yeah.
community.
I do.
That is
All that
awesome.
stretch.
Don't be
So,
and if it's that day, I know y'all saw me in that voice by that day where I did Angela Bassett and
Yeah.
I had on the bejeweled bonnet. Yeah, and did not care because it was the closest I could get to the crown she had on in that clip. But my point being, be seen, take up space. It's okay.
It is.
yeah.
It is. There's enough
It
room for all of
really
us.
is. It really is. And I gotta tell y'all, like, in all of these different platforms, because like Facebook, like the Meta, the FB. I just had I got feelings about FB because, like, I was a very lonely, sad child, like in high school and middle school and stuff. That's who was in Facebook. That's like your old teachers and people you knew in high school and stuff. And I was really shy about even putting anything about the podcast or what I do on TikTok. I didn't want to deal with people from Facebook seeing stuff and then calling my mama, and then I got to deal with aunties and mamas talk about HollyQ, what you doing, and say, you know what I mean. It seems like I wouldn't care, and for the most part, I don't. But I stayed off Facebook for like that reason. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? Let me just put the thing about my podcast like on here. I'm gonna say it off top. It's not nice. It's very political. It's not sweet. And fair warning, 12 downloads from Facebook.
Oh.
Like, do you know what I mean? 8 people signing up for the newsletter from
Oh,
Facebook.
wow.
So
It's good.
the multi-platform piece, like
Yeah.
everything we do here on
Mhm.
TikTok
Mhm.
can generate, like, I'm just feeling excited and hopeful for us, especially the idea that like the big corporations and legacy media and stuff are trying to be like us.
Yes.
For sure.
The authenticity of you. Authenticity is selling like hotcakes right now.
Yeah.
So real authentic you is everything. And that's why those networks want to start doing what we do.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
It's can I say too, like, and as far as our fear about, you know, change in ownership and all of this, the thing is, like, we have to remember that, like, so say, you know, there is new ownership of the app. You know, and what if, you know, and there was somebody else, there was another really progressive political person I was listening to, and they were like, I know they're going to ban this, I know they're going to ban that. Like, I'm like, you know what? But they'd be doing it because they're trying to gain control back over it. They're trying to, like, make us turn back into what NBC was or CBS was, and they can't do it. It's too late. It's too late. It doesn't matter if they mess this one up. So, and also, it's like Black women, the way we talk, our language, we can say everything we want to say and completely avoid. Look at the way we do TikTok talk. Like, we can say whatever we want to say, and we're so used to masking and what's the term? Code switching.
Yes.
I'm like, I ain't scared of what these people doing, because I can still talk about what it is I'm talking about using completely different language, and every Black woman I know will understand exactly what it is I'm saying. And let's just think about it and come from a position of they trying to be like us, as they always are. But like, what we're doing on here, Dr. Lisa, what you're teaching us to do, what all of us are doing in our own niches. Yeah, analytics, gifting, or whatever. Maybe now I'm saying this because I'm trying to convince myself, and I'm gonna try to convince y'all. But the truth is, like, let's be thinking long term.
Yes.
Further afield. And being in alignment. Like, I talk about Oka Water all the time, but I'm like, were they Coca-Cola? Were they Pepsi? Were they, I don't know, what's another fancy Pellegrino or whatever? No, but you can create these totally aligned partnerships, collaborations that speak to your community, that speak to your community, and that's where the juice is, and that's where the power is. So I'm not afraid about ownership. Oh, also, Doc, and this is just squirrel brain, me going from one topic to another. Thank you for telling us what you told us about updating the freaking app, because I can even see now in this multi-form that there's different features and buttons and stuff, like the mic button, the mute button, that I never even seen before. I hadn't seen it before. So thank you for that. That was actually very helpful to me this morning. So y'all go do what Doc said about y'all go do what she said about the update.
Yes. So the update is there.
Restart your computer.
You passed your time, Doc.
I know. I so adore all y'all.
Yeah.
I so adore
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna be running the car, but look here. So because I am running to the meeting actually for our retreat, we're doing a little walkthrough. So I'm gonna be doing that, and so I'll be back at 4. I appreciate everybody who came in. I see all y'all coming in now, and at 1 hour 30 minutes into this live. But I appreciate y'all. Come back at 4, and then definitely do the podcast, the Black Girl Podcast live that Holly Q and Voice Guru are doing at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. And so I will be back. I appreciate everybody. So definitely update your app really quickly if you have not done it also already. When you go to your app store, don't just see where it says open. Actually click TikTok. Click the symbol so it shows up on its own page, and you'll see where it says update there. Okay? So just kind of follow what I just said. Just don't say, oh, it says open for me. No, I want you to click TikTok, and then you'll see the screen pop up, and it should say update there if you have not updated in the last 12 hours. Okay? 12 to 24 hours. Okay? And then restart your device. Okay? See you guys later. I will see y'all all later. Okay? Take care. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for the engagement, the gifts, and remember, practice makes progress. All right? Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody who's here. That was such a great topic and conversation. I appreciate you all joining. I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. So join me there. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.